What's up, everybody? It's your boy mel.on.mars. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday we do a relationship topic. In that regards, just relationship we go throughout our community, whether it's in our home or any politics or just in love with your marriage or anything of that nature. We just cover all bases when it comes to relationship. And when you see this road, that means it's about to go down. I may say something that's a little bit controversial, that may step on a few toes. And if you got sensitive ears, keep listening because you may learn something. Guys, know I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm, pretty good at avoiding anger or being pissed off. But I saw something that really got me there. Something that really just rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm pretty in a somber mood right now. I can't really address it until I show it to you. So take a look.
Supporting the president. You ain't supporting shit. You ain't supporting shit.
Okay.
It's gonna go great in my car, really.
Alright, have fun with it.
You ain't supporting shit. You ain't supporting shit.
Okay.
It's gonna go great in my car, really.
Alright, have fun with it.
Okay, first thing I gotta say is white people, learn how to be quiet when you get assaulted. That's how y'all get beat up even more, because y'all start talking noise and you think the thing is over. What if the man would have came back and beat you down? But that's not what made me mad, guys. What made me mad was the fact that he assaulted this young man. This is a 16-year-old boy, looks up there in a Whataburger, and this, I don't know, this bigot, I don't know who this guy is, come to these young men. Of course, this just like all viral videos, we only saw a part of it. We didn't see the whole thing. But from what we saw clearly, told the Make America Great Again hat. And looks like he's just asking him what it is. And the young man says, I'm supporting our president. And he throws a drink on him and says, you ain't supporting nothing. Now, the reason this pissed me off is because this man is not just acting alone. This man is not just acting because he went to his own mind and said, I don't like what the hat says. I don't like what the hat represents. Let me go ahead and charge him. Let me go ahead and throw this drink on him. Let me go ahead and assault these young men. No, he was riled up by the Democratic Party. This thing's been going on since Trump has been in office. And honestly, before that as well, during his election. It's people like Maxine Waters who's telling people to attack anybody who has a Make America Great hat on. It's people like the Democratic Party as a whole who just says any outlandish and any disrespectful thing towards our president, then it allows people who has less to lose to attack innocent people. And I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. As a black man in America, if I'm not offended by the hat, why should anybody be offended by the hat? The hat doesn't represent what you think it does. It's the BS that continues to happen non-stop. The reason I call it BS is because no one can articulate why they have a problem with that hat. No one can articulate what's the problem and what makes that hat wrong, other than it represents Trump, who they deem to be racist. And nobody has substantial evidence or any evidence that he has shown any type of racism since being in office. If you really be honest, he's shown the opposite approach of racism since he's been in office. How many interactions has he had with black people? You can say he's just doing it for optics or just doing it for votes. You can say what you want to say, but if he was truly racist, why would he even be around black people at all? So I got a lot of responses from this. I shared this from somebody else's page, and so a lot of people responded on it. Some people laughed at this. I immediately unfollowed those people, unfriended those people, and some people was, said their rightful opinion about it, which is awesome. Whatever you feel about it, either way it goes, but no one should be laughing at assault. But I had one lady who I really want to call out right now, and I told her I would. Her name is Apo. She shared my post and put the caption on it, "Love it." So when I saw she shared it, I went ahead and put the angry, emoji or whatever it's called on there. And she came to my inbox saying, "What are you mad about?" I said, your caption to that video. And then immediately she exposed who she is. She says, "You support Trump, go kill yourself." I responded, "Typical." She said, "You lost, bro. Paint your face white." Paint your face white. And she said, and I says, keep showing your ignorance. She said, "Enlighten me, educate me, show me my error, brother." I said, "It's okay to disagree politically, but to support someone being assaulted is extremely dangerous. You don't have to be a supporter of Trump to be against assault." She said, "Whatever. F that little MF, it was a soda. F that little MF, it was a soda." Now, before I keep reading, clearly she's a pro-black. Clearly she's someone who supports black people only, and she's against white people. So F that little MF, it was a soda. I wonder what she has to say to the black people during the civil rights movement who was trying to have a simple dinner in a cafe and got their food poured on them. I want you to have to say, was that just a simple soda? Or the scraps they had to eat in the back of a cafeteria, they couldn't eat with the white people. They had to eat in the back. Had to drink out of less than water fountains. Had to use the restroom in less than the restroom. I mean, come on now. Is it just a soda? Is it really just a soda? Or does the disrespect that comes behind that make it more? She said, "They killing N-words, and all you can do is stand up for the master's kids." That's the point. She's still in slave mentality. Can somebody tell her that the 13th Amendment was passed, that we are free? That's the problem with majority of these black people who are standing up against so many things ignorantly, because they still think we fighting the same war that we been out of. We are free. Can somebody please tell her this? She said, coward, that's not your struggle." She called me a coward, said, "That's not my struggle. Stand for something or fall for anything like your clown A." Stand for something or fall for anything. So assaulting somebody who's innocent means standing for something. That's the logic that she's using. Come on now. And I said, "Thanks for the material," because I already said I'm gonna use this in a video, point blank. And she said, "Stay asleep." I said, "If you are woke, I prefer to be in a coma." And that's the stance that we all should take, guys. That's literally the stance that everybody who has any semblance of sense about you, take that stance. If these people call themselves woke, I'd rather be in a coma. Point blank. I'd rather be asleep for the rest of my life. I don't want to be revived. Pull the plug on me. Because I can't stand these pro-black people who contradict themselves. They talk about how bad our people were treated, but to get a remedy for that, to get a solution for that, they want to use the same tactics against the people. People want to quote Malcolm X, want to quote Martin Luther King, or anybody who was ever a big-time civil rights leader. They want to quote these people, but not understand that Malcolm X never attacked. He only retaliated. He never assaulted anyone. He defended himself, just like anybody else should. But to stand up and say that this is right and you love this video is utter bullcrap. I got a guy that I work with that I probably won't ever say anything to again on a personal level or any type of real conversation level. It's just gonna be high and by for the rest of the time I know him. Because a couple weeks ago, he approached me, showing me a picture of 3 people who had shot an innocent police officer in his hometown, which is Chicago. As we know, there's been some pretty big cases in Chicago where there's been police brutality and police shootings. And he says that the people are just retaliating or they're standing up for justice. But I have you to know that that was utter bullcrap for anybody to kill an innocent cop. And the reason I say I would never talk to this guy again on that type of level, because he says he agrees with that. He supports those people who are killing innocent cops. But that's the mentality of the black liberal in 2018. If we can't get the justice we want, we gonna kill. Instead of understanding that justice always prevails, one way or the other. If you disagree with something, use your voice. Don't put your hands on anybody. Don't disrespect someone by putting a soda or food or anything to degrade someone. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, everyone has a right in America to feel what they feel, to represent what they want to represent. You're not the law. This guy needs to be thrown in jail. And my buddy of mine said he is going to be arrested and also he's going to lose his job. Now, personally, I'm not for anyone losing their job. I don't think he should lose a job for this, but I definitely think he should have some jail time. But either way it go, you get what you put out. And people need to start thinking about things before they do it. I wonder why you same people were not offended with "Yes, we can" or "I'm with her." There was things that the other party could say were used to divide our country. But "Make America Great Again," you get upset about that. I believe it's going to be this way to the end of time. I think the opportunity for us to come together will always be there, but we will always choose to be separate. It's your boy Mel on Mars. As always, let's grow. Peace.